watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into your Thursday Halloween edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host today, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great show in store for you. Not only are we going to do some Halloween trends that maybe you want to do if you're going to throw one of those later Halloween parties, maybe into the weekend, we're also going to be talking with some Halloween kids who are nice and dressed up before the holiday today. Then we're going to make some delicious at-home peanut butter cups and show you how you can make a beautiful fall flower arrangement for your Thanksgiving dinner table, because that's going to be here before we know it. Let's take a look at that local weather forecast after Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Stevie Lee Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Welcome back to the show. I had the opportunity to spend some time with Alex Bradshaw from Stunning and Brilliant Events on how you can curate the perfect Halloween table. She's got some great little tips and tricks and some delicious treats. So let's see what we're doing in the kitchen with Alex. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, if you're someone who loves to celebrate the holidays, then Stunning and Brilliant Events is the perfect place for you to get inspired. And we're here with the one and only Alex Bradshaw. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, Maddie. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Look at this spread of Halloween-esque creations you've come up with.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Whether you're having your own Halloween party or need Stunning and Brilliant's help, I just wanted to supply with some ideas of fun things that you can add for your party coming up this Halloween.
Which is so incredible because it makes it so easy that everyone can have the help that they might need.
Absolutely.
School has started,
Yes.
kids' schedules are busy,
Oh, yes.
sports are kicked off, and so
Yeah.
to have someone like you come in, give the ideas, and then help facilitate the ideas is perfect.
Absolutely, yes. We've got a lot of fun stuff over here, and it's all super easy to make as well. So we've got punch here with some floating eyeballs. You could make this into an adult beverage if you choose to, or if you want to keep it friendly for the kiddos. We've got this, it could just be as simple as Hawaiian punch. And then if you want to get into your witch's sparkle.
I love it. I was going to say era, so
Yes,
you know.
yeah, witch's era. Then we've got some fun little witch hats for you here. These are just mint Oreos, Hershey Kiss on top with a little Reese's piece there to kind of match the buckle that you would see on a typical witch's hat. We've got some fun pudding cups, whether you want a little Frankenstein here, or we've got a little pumpkin patch with the moon, and that's just a half Oreo shoved in the back of that pudding cup there. And then some fun ghosts with strawberries dipped in white chocolate and some mini chocolate chips for the eyes and the mouth. Everybody loves a good gummy worm now and then.
Right. Putting the gummy worm too in the skull, which makes
Yes.
it so fun. And your decorations really elevate the presentation of everything that you
you.
have here. So if people
Yeah.
are looking to maybe get their hands on this, they can just go to any of our local stores and kind of collect it.
Yes. Oh yeah. Local craft stores, local stores in the valley here. I was able to find everything within Eagle Valley. So
Which is awesome.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then let's step over here because you've got some fun
Yeah,
happening.
we can put together a little treat together here. So we've just got some popcorn. You can use whatever popcorn your family likes the best. You can throw it in your bowl here, and then we're gonna mix in some fun sweets because everybody loves a little salty sweet moment.
Yes. Give these two. Just open them for you, you know?
Yeah, thank you. So we can add in some candy corn, or if you like the marshmallow pumpkins better, you can throw that in. If you like Reese's Pieces, anything that fits the holiday theme but that your family loves the best. You can throw that together. That could be a fun snack, whether it's on a buffet or however you want to display it in your home. Whether that stays on your counter past the Halloween season's up to you. But just something fun and easy.
You got to get through all the sweets
Yes.
post-holiday
Yes.
season, and so this is a great way to just keep them active and kind of alive. Now let's go back to the punch and
Yes.
talk about the eyeballs. What are the eyeballs? Are they just plastic eyeballs or are they edible? Because my first thought was, I think we should bite into an eyeball.
Well, you know, these ones specifically are not edible, but that would be a fantastic idea to do in the future. These are just little stretchy eyeballs. I was able to find those at Walmart. But whether you wanted to use those or edible eyeballs,
Yes.
either way, I like your edible eyeball idea, though.
I think it would be pretty fun. But
Yes.
then turning this into an adult beverage is a fun way to get the parents kind of involved as the kiddos
Absolutely.
are running around and enjoying the holiday season. And then
Absolutely.
as you did these, how did you get the Hershey Kiss to stick to the Oreo?
Fun question. So I had a pot or a pan on my stovetop. I had the burner to the very, very lowest, just on the simmer. And then I would pick up the Hershey's Kiss and kind of rub it in a circular motion on the bottom of the pan until it melted just a little bit. Then you want to get it to where you kind of have this, soft portion on the bottom so that it sticks to the cookie.
Yeah.
And then as you do that,
grab one so you can
yeah,
show it a little bit better.
absolutely. As you do that, you're gonna get a bunch of leftover chocolate on the bottom of your pan just from it melting. So we dipped the Reese's piece into that chocolate to stick it onto the side, and you put it in the fridge overnight, and it's ready to rock and roll.
And they're cute.
Thanks.
I can also smell the mint
I
from
know,
here, and I'm
I
like,
know.
okay, my mouth isn't watering, your mouth is watering. For
They
those of you
smell
who can't
so
smell it at
good.
home.
Yes.
So for Frankenstein, is this just green pudding?
No, this is vanilla pudding with green food dye.
See, these are good questions to ask.
Yes.
Because I would have been like, all right, just buy the green pudding in the
Yep.
grocery store.
Nope. Vanilla pudding, green food dye, a little bit of Oreo dirt, and then you just draw whatever fun face on the front. This could also be, all of these treats would be a fun project to do with your family prior to your party as well.
Yeah, to kind of inspire everyone, get them in
Yeah.
that creative space
Absolutely.
of the Halloween horror.
Yes.
I love it. And then, of course, your chocolate dripped strawberries.
Yes.
Did you also melt your chocolate in the pan, or did you do the microwave technique?
No, I did it in the pan. The microwave made me nervous. I did it
blame
in
you.
the pan. I burnt the first batch, so I had to redo it a second time.
Oh my goodness.
But you just dip your strawberry in the white chocolate, baking chocolate, and then add on your chocolate chips.
And then your Oreo dirt, are you smashing that by hand, or are you putting it in a food processor?
Oh, I didn't even think about food processor. No, I smashed that by hand.
I make these Oreo truffles, and I do mine with the food processor
that's
because
smart.
I learned here on camera that using a rolling pin to smash them was exhausting.
It is exhausting. It is. I can tell you from experience.
So this is such a labor of love and such a great way to bring the family together as we're approaching the holiday season. And this is just the beginning, because Halloween kicks it off, and then
Yes.
before we know it, Thanksgiving's going to be here,
Oh, yeah.
Christmas, and you're going to want to keep all of the decorations going. And this is where Stunning and Brilliant events really comes in handy here in our wonderful community, and you do
Yes.
such a good job.
Thank you.
Of course, that way people can make their table arrangements as perfect as they would like them to be.
Absolutely. And if they don't have the time, if they've got busy schedules, then I would love to come in and be able to do that for you.
Which this is just one of the many things that Stunning and Brilliant Events
yes.
does. So as we
Yes.
talk about it, let's talk about some of the fun that you guys do with weddings.
Yes, yes. So we also do weddings. That's our bread and butter there. We love doing weddings. We had a fantastic summer and look forward to going into the next season as well. I know it's later end of engagement season, I suppose, getting ready for those 2025 brides. If you're a 2025 bride, we've got to get on it. We've got a lot of fun ahead of us. It's going to be a fantastic season this upcoming year.
Well, and I'm always excited because I like to see everything that you do on social media and seeing the venues that you're looking
Thank
at, and
you.
just the incredible places and arrangements that you can do here in our community makes it so wonderful. So if you're someone who wants to be a mountain bride,
Yes.
this is the place to do it.
Absolutely. Mountain brides. Even if you're in Florida right now and you want to come and get ready or get married in Colorado, I would love to help you from Denver all across the United States.
Which is so spectacular, and it's so great to have this resource here in the community, from things like planning your perfect Halloween party
Absolutely.
to planning your engagement, your
Yes.
bachelor or bachelorette trip.
Absolutely.
All of those details that make this one day so wonderful. And so this is something that everyone can reach out to you about.
Of course, absolutely. Yes, I am happy to help with any and every event, party, and gathering that you are hoping to plan.
Which is incredible. Now, if people want to reach out to you,
Yes.
what's the best way to get in touch?
Yes, so I have a few different ways to get in touch. We've got our wonderful website, stunningandbrilliantevents.com, and you can click on the Vail location there. And then I can also be reached by phone, 970-431-6644, and email alex@stunningandbrilliantevents.com. Or you can find us on Instagram @stunningandbrilliantevents.
And then that way people can be inspired too,
Yes.
because the layouts are phenomenal, the crafts are incredible, they're fun, the whole
you.
family can participate.
Absolutely.
And then everyone can enjoy.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Everybody can enjoy any of these treats, and you'll be the talk of the town, that's for sure.
Right, if my house ever looks this good, you will have to know that it was literally Alex. Because I could never devote this much time, which
Oh,
is...
yes, you could. It'd be easy. We can do it together.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
It'll be some great bonding time. I
Of
love
course.
it. A girls'
Absolutely.
evening.
Yes,
Doing some
absolutely.
crafts.
You could turn this into a ladies' night as well. Absolutely.
I love it, and that's one of the great things about having you as a resource here in the community, and there are so many different options up on your website, which we were just looking at.
Yeah.
And so you guys are really kind of the premier wedding planner here in our community.
Thank you. Yes, we absolutely love that.
Alex, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you,
in,
Maddie.
spending some time with us,
Yeah.
creating such a beautiful spread. There are so many wonderful options. So if you are looking to elevate your party this holiday season, make sure that you get in contact with Alex because she's got the brains behind all of the wonderful ideas. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret, sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40, I got to sit in that car.
Oh, I gotta get me one of these, man.
We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got stage 4 cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided that this thing needed to get done then. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides.
Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
I'm Jason Kennedy, and this is The Wager. Let's go, Wes! We've all heard about this pickleball craze. Celebrities are playing pickleball matches all the time, and they're challenging each other to these ridiculous bets. Now I'm bringing the cameras to their house with new celebrities and a new bet every week.
Hello, rally there.
It's just real, genuine conversation.
I got invited to Usher's birthday party. What am I doing here?
And some pretty crazy antics.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Create fall memories in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
We're excited to continue to celebrate Halloween this episode of Good Morning Vail. Well, Gretchen had the opportunity to chat with some Halloween kids about their incredible costumes. Let's see what they've dressed up as this year.
Welcome back to the show. Now, I am very excited. I am here with the cutest trick-or-treaters. Are we excited about Halloween?
Yeah!
All right, we're going to go down the row and find out your name and what you are for Halloween this year. What is your name?
I'm Lily, and I'm Taylor Swift.
T Swift, we love it. What is your name?
Ryder.
It's Ryder. And what are you, Ryder? A dragon. What is your name?
I'm Daisy, and I'm a witch.
Daisy the witch, and she is the sweetest little girl, so not a witch at all. And what is your name?
And I'm Callie, and I am Jenny from Harry Potter.
Ooh, and Kelly, I heard that your wand does something really cool. Could we see? Oh, that's awesome. You guys, so how did you pick these costumes? What was your inspiration? How did you think of T Swift?
I just like Taylor Swift.
You just love, and wait, we have to say, because I know this one very well, what do you love to sing during Christmas, Thanksgiving? What do you do?
I do concert.
Of Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
What about you, Daisy? Why did you want to be a witch?
It's sort of like Halloween, and I sort of wanted to be one this year.
Yeah, because it's kind of like one of those cool things that a lot of people like being witches. What about you?
From reading a little bit of the first book and watching all the movies.
I love that. Oh, you've read the books and watched all the movies?
Well, I've been reading the books.
That's awesome. Do you enjoy reading the books a lot? Yeah. Okay, guys, so this is what I want to know. For Trick or Treat this year, are you going to wear these exact costumes, or do you have multiple costumes? Because I've been hearing from people that we have tons of different activities in the Valley. So you have different times that you can wear different costumes. Are these the costume, or are these just one of many?
I'm going to wear this costume for Halloween trick-or-treating.
Awesome. Are you going to wear this?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm going to wear this for Halloween.
Awesome.
And I have multiple.
That's what I thought. Okay, tell us the other costumes too.
I have Ghostface and Spider-Man.
That's awesome. What made you think of those two as well?
I like Ghostface, and I like web shooters that actually work.
That actually work.
It has like a suction cup at the end, and
that's
you press a button and it just like shoots out. It's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So guys, because we all live in this valley, are you going to multiple things for trick or treat? Like you're going to go to different days, different activities, different things, not just on Thursday night? The actual Halloween, like you're going to be doing things all week long, right?
I don't know. No.
I love you guys.
But I don't know either. I don't know.
Okay, well, I have another question for you. What is your first memory of trick or treat? Do you remember your first costume that you can remember that you wore?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. I love that. What about you?
I remember being an alicorn.
What is that?
It's like a unicorn / Pegasus.
Cool. That's so cool.
Hey.
Yeah.
I have a big one.
Oh, you don't have a what?
I have a big hootie.
It's so cute. I love that. And what was your first memory?
I think when I was younger, I was a mermaid.
Oh.
And then the recently one is just this one again.
I love it with your beautiful hair. It makes sense. I love that. All right, guys, we're going to do a little quiz. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Not a quiz. What would you rather?
Okay.
All right. Would you rather walk through a haunted corn maze with people scaring you or go on a hayride?
Hayride. I'd go on the haunted.
I knew it, the corn maze. I knew it.
Corn maze.
And Daisy, your hayride.
Yeah. And I would do the hayride too.
You'd be a hayride guy, huh?
Yeah.
Would you rather go for a ride on a broomstick? Oh, I know your answer. Or ride in a flying car?
Broomstick.
Broomstick.
Broomstick, and he'd probably do a flying car.
What about you,
Flying
Kelly?
car.
Okay, flying car. Would you rather, I don't know about this one. This is a hard one. Would you rather have a pet fire-breathing dragon or a three-headed dog?
Hold up. What? Hold up.
So you either have a dragon. I feel like you would love the dragon.
I would three-headed dog. I love dogs.
Both of them?
That's a really hard question.
Wait, that's a great answer. She goes, I would do both of them. That's a really hard question. Yeah, you have both.
I did the dragon.
Dragon?
Well, Ryder's
Oh, wait,
dragon.
but you love Pawnee. What a three-headed Pawnee dog.
Yeah. Wait, but Ryder is the dragon.
Oh, so three-headed dragon. We like it. Or no,
Three-headed dragon.
it was a three-headed dog, not dragon. All right, guys, this one I think is hard. This was hard for me. Would you rather eat pumpkin-flavored candy all day or put your hands in the slimy, mushy part of the pumpkin?
I would because I don't like eating pumpkin.
No?
I would do pumpkin candy for the rest of the day. Part in the mushy part in a pumpkin because I'm not a big fan of candy.
No, you're not. We're going to get back to that. What were you going to say?
I don't like to
touch
the gooey.
The gooey? Do you like
It
the
feels
gooey
weird.
pumpkin feel or do you like eating the candy, pumpkin candy?
Eating pumpkin
Candy? I love that.
Yeah.
Would you rather be the one to scare the people or be scared?
Scare the people. Scare people.
You want to scare people?
Yeah.
Because I could dress up as something really, like, a scary dog. And then, that,
three-headed dog?
Yeah.
Scare the people because I don't get scared.
I'd just jump out because I'd be on top of something and I'd just...
I love it. Would you rather watch a scary Halloween movie or a funny, like cute, maybe the Charlie, like
This is an easy one for me. Scary.
Scary?
Yeah,
Really?
scary. Not scary.
So Charlie Brown, kind of the pumpkin. Yeah. It's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. What about you? Scary?
Yeah.
I knew it, duh. Okay. Would you rather get candy when you go trick-or-treating, or this is so easy, or get vegetables? Wait, but for you it's different.
Get candy.
Okay, so your first name,
Callie.
And she likes to eat
vegetables.
Callie, that's a big
And
deal.
she
I feel
loves
like you're one
broccoli.
She loves what?
Broccoli.
I like it too.
Do you know
I
what Daisy calls broccoli?
What?
The tree of doom.
The tree of doom. You've heard it here.
Oh, yeah.
I do not like it.
So you would eat candy.
So, you know that question, like, give vegetables?
Yes.
So, I remember last year I was trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Someone gave out a potato, right? I picked up that potato. They gave me a stuffed animal.
Wait, what? They gave you a potato.
Yeah.
And then you gave it back to them.
No, so I picked up the potato.
Yeah.
I took the potato as like a joke or whatever.
Right.
And then they gave me a stuffed animal.
Just because you were so good about it. You were sweet about it. I like that. That's a good thing to think
and I
about.
was right next to her in line to do the trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And I was like just thinking, like, please don't take the potato. I just want the potato.
You're like, I want to eat it. I don't like. I am so impressed by you, Callie.
Yes,
You like vegetables more than candy. That's incredible. Okay, would you rather have a ghost chase you or a witch chase you?
Ghost. Witch.
So ghost, witch, obviously. Ghost. Ghost or witch?
Ghost or witch?
Which one?
Ghost or witch, Ryder?
Yeah, which one do you want?
What do you think?
Ghost.
Ghost. All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming on. Can we say happy trick or treat on the count of 3 to everyone?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Happy
trick or treat. Keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.
Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning 3 as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
Daily Flash.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun. Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson, trending news and entertainment.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long.
This is the one that works.
Starting on one side, peel off to expose adhesive and affix it beneath your earlobe. Stretch the strip around the back of your neck until it reaches the other side. Remove the white backing from the other end of the strip and attach under the other earlobe. Go ahead and take your hair down.
Wow, look at that. Necklace really is the one that works.
Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Oh wow, took like 6 years off in here.
Well, I like it. It's like a mini facelift.
Oh, it totally works.
Think I need a box or two.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
Good morning, Vail.
We love having the opportunity to step into the kitchen with Kim and Ross because they always make it so fun to cook some homemade treats, and they always teach us something new. Well, Kim has a delicious recipe for homemade healthy peanut butter cups. So let's go into the kitchen and make you as hungry for peanut butter cups as this is about to make me.
Good morning, Vail.
We're in the kitchen, Ross.
Here we are.
Here we are. We're standing here. This is Ross's favorite part of the morning.
Love this.
I promise. He's so excited.
Yes.
But we've got, I'm excited about this treat because it's 4 ingredients and it is a classic candy option. So we are making homemade Reese cups. How do you say Reese? I say Reese, but most people say Reese's. Reese's, yeah, agreed. Reese's peanut butter cups. We're going to shape them and make them from scratch and shape them into Easter eggs.
Love it.
So it's going to be great because Easter is upon us. We've got, what, a few more, like 5 more days, 3 more days? I don't even know.
Since when is it in March?
It's always weird. Easter is one of those holidays where it's not predictable.
Yeah.
You just kind of let it happen and you're like, hey, it's March. It is what it is.
Well, it's coming. It's here.
Sometimes it lines up with spring break and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But this is a really fun, easy, like non-refined sugar recipe. So we'll see how it turns out. I have not personally tried it. This is, again, another viral TikTok trend, so we'll see what happens.
We got this.
We do. It has 4 ingredients: peanut butter, maple syrup, coconut flour. You could probably also use almond flour if you wanted to, but coconut flour probably has a little bit more of a sweetness to it. And then chocolate chips. So fun fact, you need to make sure that your chocolate chips tell you how to melt them on the package because some of them maintain their shape and don't actually melt. So
how'd you figure that out, Kim?
well, you know, we've had some fun and some experimentation in the kitchen here at the studio. So lots of trial and error.
See what happens when Kevin fills in the kitchen for me? You guys get the wrong chocolate chips.
You know, it is what it is. And we're going to have some fun here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we have our chocolate, and the easiest way to melt it is in the microwave. So like 30-second increments. So
okay.
Ross, I'm putting you on chocolate duty. You want to make sure that you kind of stir it and make sure that it's melting, and we'll give you a spoon to stir.
Thank you.
So he'll check that out. And then we've got our simple ingredients. So we want 2 cups of peanut butter. We're doing a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. And then we're doing 3/4 of a cup of coconut flour. So I'll go ahead and get started on the 3/4 of the cup of coconut flour.
What's the rule on licking the spoon?
Well, I wouldn't
probably wait till
one.
I'm done stirring.
You know, I would say don't lick the spoon and don't put it back in.
It looks
to
so
the
good
dish.
though. Okay.
But if you are doing that and you accidentally stick it back in, make sure that it's on a recipe where you can cook it, so you can like cook the germs in the oven.
So I will
so
refrain.
Don't do it,
Cook.
Ross.
Okay.
Hold back. So
That's why I
asked.
Know who's in charge here.
You can save this for later. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go get started with the coconut flour. So we're doing 3/4 of a cup of coconut flour. And you know what's great about this recipe is like you actually don't have to have perfect and exact measurements because nothing is baking or rising. I mean, you want to make sure it's proportionate, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So looking good there. I can actually smell the coconut. I don't know if you, since you're manning the chocolate over there, Ross.
I'm going to battle over here actually.
If you need to add more into it, if you feel like we're not going to have enough. And this recipe will make about, depending on our size, it'll probably make about 20 Reese.
So
I mean,
for
20
one
peanut butter cup, yes.
Enough for one sitting.
Enough for one sitting. So you've got that going. All right, we look good here. We're gonna do a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. So you want me to, I'll man the maple while Ross.
I'm on microwave duty.
And I always talk about it, but real maple syrup, you gotta go with it. You can't use a substitution. You just can't. Not in this recipe.
Have you ever heard of barrel-aged maple syrup?
No, where's that from?
So there's an awesome company out of Indiana that has been at our Vail Farmers Markets called Burton Maplewood Farms.
Oh,
and they barrel age their maple syrup in like whiskey barrels
Oh,
for
wow.
over a year. So it's syrup with like a
I bet that's delicious.
a peach brandy taste or a
Sign me up.
yeah,
That
pretty
sounds great.
tasty. We're getting there on this chocolate.
Chocolate's looking great. And it doesn't have to be done to finish making the filling for this. So we're doing a half a cup of maple syrup. And this is 3/4 of a cup. So I'm just kind of guesstimating and estimating here. What do you think? Does that look like about a half
That's
cup?
a lot of fractions. A half and a third.
You know, it's a good thing that I majored in accounting originally, and I was a big math nerd. So, you know, lots of fractions. One of my
Perfect.
favorite things to work with.
Let me pull out my TI-83 real quick, and then I'll...
Don't date yourself, Ross. All right, so we've got the maple syrup, we've got the coconut flour. We are going to add 2 cups of peanut butter. So you can just use whatever you want, but you want to make sure it's creamy. You could do, like, if you wanted crunchy kind, but yeah, it doesn't make the same texture as like a Reese cup. So Ross is working on that chocolate, and what he's doing is melting it in 30-second increments and then giving it a stir after every 30 seconds because it'll kind of help the chocolate to melt a little bit better.
And I'm not not licking the spoon.
I don't know. It sounds like maybe.
I mean, look at that. Oof.
Chocolate looks nice and creamy.
I think we're going to be good on this next one.
I think so too. And it's going to be fun because that's perfect timing. I'm going to grab one more spoon so I can scoop out the peanut butter into our single cup serving measurement. And we're just going to stir everything else. And then we'll start forming the Easter eggs. How fun is that?
It's so fun.
Yeah, and one of the tricks with dealing with this is actually making sure that your hands are a little bit wet. So I would just run them under cold water so that way the peanut butter doesn't stick to your fingers. All right, looking good. Chocolate looks good. Man, that looks great. And we're gonna actually use that chocolate to submerge the peanut butter eggs into the chocolate and cover it. And then, you know what? You let it set for 10 minutes, let the chocolate harden, and we are good to go. All right, so we've got 1 cup of peanut butter here. And Ross, I'm going to let you go ahead and get stirring on this while I get the other cup of peanut butter. Roll in.
Okay.
And then we're going to shape the eggs, dip them in the chocolate, let them sit, and maybe we'll show you what it looks like at the end of the show.
All I smell is chocolate right now. It's so glorious.
You smell chocolate. I smell coconut flour and peanut butter. You can just use that spoon and try to mix it, unless you want me to do it.
This spoon?
That spoon, the big one.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll let you get going in that.
Can we stop using peanut butter? It's like the worst to do anything with. Just have you some alternative.
Do you want to use almond butter?
Just something that's not so sticky and gluey and.
Clearly, this guy doesn't like to get in the kitchen. But you know what? That's the beauty of the kitchen segment. It's more about my fun than it is about the recipe itself. We just hang out, looking good, Ross.
Don't you have like a blender, like a?
We
whisk
do,
thing?
but you know, we wanted to show the audience of what the consistency should look like, and it's a little bit easier just to do
But
it.
if you have a blender at home, blend it.
You can use like an electric hand mixer. That's probably a good one.
You could just use a spoon like we're doing.
Also that too. So you want me to go ahead and finish it?
You can be a real adult and just use a spoon.
There we go. Looking great. So we just use regular creamy peanut butter on this. I'm going to go ahead, rinse my hands off a little bit. You got it. And I will do you the favor, Ross.
This is what you have the kids do, right? Because this is.
Until you
brutal.
are over the consistency. So my hands are wet.
Okay. My hands are tired.
That's fine. You can keep stirring. Well, we're gonna do a little bit of an assembly line here.
I see what what going for now. Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's like the middle of, and you want it to be a little bit thicker, from what I've seen.
Now I'm getting some good smells.
That's the way to do it. Okay, looks great.
Looks great. I think so.
What do you think? You think everything's mixed together? All the flavors look good?
I've been mixing for days over here.
So I'm going to go ahead and make the first Easter egg, and then Ross, what you're going to do is cover it in the chocolate, and then we're going to just put it on this, you can use tin foil or parchment paper.
Do my hands need to be wet?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't think you're going to touch them. We're going to use the spoons.
Okay.
So I'm going to shape it into an egg, and then you're just going to put it in the fridge and let it form up. There we go. I mean, if you want to. If you want to get in here and get a little bit
You're
messy,
doing great.
right? Looks good. So shape it like an Easter egg. That looks good enough. And the best part is, I'm just going to cover that in the chocolate. Looking great. Perfect. So we've got, yeah, looks good. You just want to make sure all sides are completely covered.
Oh boy.
And I'll make the next one. We'll make a few and then we'll pop them in the fridge. You leave them in the fridge for, let the peanut butter kind of melt together so that's like set together. It looks great. I'm telling you, homemade is the best, so it doesn't really matter how beautiful it is.
I mean, I know it's going to taste so good.
We are not candy experts here, but we are doing our best to eliminate the refined sugars. It's going to be just as good as a commercial peanut butter cup made in a factory. But you know what's great about this recipe?
It's fun.
You can use sugar-free syrup and sugar-free chocolate chips if you wanted it to be keto.
Nice.
So, you know, it's like a guilt-free Reese treat. Looks great, Ross. You looks great. Well, I'm excited. I'm going to keep working on these peanut butter cups, and then we're going to pop them in the fridge. What's great about them is that once you pop them in the fridge, they should last for about 2 weeks covered at room temperature, and then they also last for about 6 months if you put them in the freezer.
Nice.
So that's the fun part. We'll do that, and I'm going to wash my hands or continue this during commercial break, and then Ross is going to pop these in the fridge, and then maybe we'll show them to you at the end of the show. But that's it. 4-ingredient Reese peanut butter cup tastes alike, so we'll see what it turns out.
It's going to be good.
And it's going to be so great. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity to points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point of this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Ooh. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No. Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
We're going to continue with all of Kim's wonderful crafts as she's going to teach us how to make the perfect fall flower arrangement for your Thanksgiving table. That way you're prepared with all of the great trends this holiday season.
Wondering what in the world am I doing and what am I standing in front of? It is time for some holiday crafting, and you're probably hosting guests or friends, and you want something to make your table a little bit more festive and more decorative. And so I'm going to show you an easy centerpiece idea. Now the best part about this is that you can literally put whatever you want to in it. So I had two vases. You've got a smaller vase and a larger vase. You're just going to stack these in here, and then what I love about this is that you can really put anything that you want to on the outside, and this kind of just keeps it very pretty so you can change it out throughout the seasons. So right now we're going to go ahead and focus on our Thanksgiving/fall table centerpiece. We've got all of this fun straw, which I'm going to actually take my scissors right here, and we're going to cut it up into various pieces, and I'm just going to shove it on the inside of this here, and you're just going to continue to layer. So you just push it all down in there, and it's just going to make it really pretty. One of the fun things that you can do with these vases, get those little twinkle lights that have the battery pack. You can put the battery pack on the inside of the inner piece of your vase, and then you can intertwine it. But today we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to put all of this fun stuff in here. Another fun idea you could do, you can take popcorn kernels, obviously not popped, and pour them in here too if you wanted to just give a little bit of variety. And then if you're moving into the Christmas season, you can layer it with like peppermints or Christmas candies or really whatever it is that you want to do. And you're just going to keep layering that in there. Next thing we're going to do is basically just take an assortment of flowers. I've got all kinds here, as you can see. I bought these at my local craft store. Right now, fall flowers are on sale, so it's a great time to get out there if you're just going, how do I spice things up and make it a little bit different? But you just kind of, I take, actually, before I even show you that, you just take a piece of newspaper and you're going to crumble it up just like this. You're going to shove it in the middle, so it provides a little bit of stability for your flowers. And then you just start layering it as needed. I love to have a variety of things, so we can take some of the shapes. I've got my wire cutters here, and this will just basically give us a little bit of depth and dimension, a variety of heights. And just kind of work it just like that. It clips super simple. We'll put a few there. And you know what's awesome about these flowers? You can literally bend them so that they're sticking out exactly how you want to. Now for our centerpiece, I like to take something that's a little bit different, right? And I've got these fun, wispy, I don't even know, they look like pieces of wheat almost. So I like to put this kind of in here. Let's start there, and then we're gonna take this fun like berry sprig and poke it through just like that. We'll just get a couple more here, and then once you kind of arrange the flowers that you want to, I think we'll take a little bit more of these and you'll figure out what pieces are missing, and then you can go in and do that. So I don't know about you, but I love holiday crafts. I've loved crafting ever since I was a kid. It's fun to kind of experiment with my creative side. Not often do we get to do that in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. So just bent this one out so it looks really pretty. Now, as always, crafting is great to have some tape. So once we kind of figure out which flowers are going to be the bulk of it, you can stick some tape in the middle of these vases to kind of keep everything all in one spot. We're going to take these pretty white roses. Let's see here. Now, I like the way that looks. It's starting to come together. And we'll just keep putting a few more in here just to create this really beautiful fall foliage. And the best part is you don't have to water these because they are already, they're fake, which is great. So you just kind of add that in. And then it's fun for Christmas. You can just switch these out for like bows of holly and various like evergreen. Cranberries are always a great one as well. So as you can see, it's starting to look really beautiful. We add a little bit of red to create some depth there. And then if you wanted to put more into the base here, we'll see how it looks after we finish crafting everything here. And just kind of keep sticking them in and seeing what you like, right? I think it's really fun to do this. And the best part is these are not real flowers. so that you can really experiment and try different variations as you're putting things together. Now I've got these really fun, I don't even know what these would be called, but just I love the textures and the different dimensions of all of these flowers. It looks like we've got some berries, and then these are my favorite. So these are really great fillers to kind of stick in there, and it really just creates depth, gives it a little bit more volume, and then, you know, the more you put in here, it's just a gorgeous centerpiece to put in the middle of your table. So I've got it in a bunch of different fun colors. I like the red. It looks like a peacock feather in my opinion. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this in here as well. And then you can even like cut it up and cut the various lengths. So, you know, I'm looking at it, I don't really like that length. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and, you know, trim it up a little bit with my wire cutters. You can get these for like $4 at Walmart, really great. But all of this really you can just get to Walmart, and especially now it's a great time to get these kinds of things because things are on sale, right? You can either get it for next year, that's my holiday hack and my holiday tip and trick, is buy the Thanksgiving things after Thanksgiving, or same with like any of the Halloween decor, and then that way you've got it like ready to rock. You're not rushing around, being stressed out. Okay, I like the way that that looks much better. As you can see, looking gorgeous. And before we finish here, I always love a little bit of holiday sparkle. So I am gonna stick this one right in there. I've got a few here, so I'll probably put a couple more in too. Let's just stick one more over here on this side. As you can see, looking great, nice and beautiful. And then just to finish it up, one of the things that would be really fun if we had it would be to take some burlap, wrap it around the outside, you know, just really make it just as festive and as creative as you want to. Now, if you're looking for any more ideas, I'd be happy to share, but holiday crafting season is upon us. It's going to be a good one. So this is a gorgeous centerpiece for your Thanksgiving table. Now stay tuned, we'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman, featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode, we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to the neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
We want to thank you so much for tuning into your Halloween edition of Good Morning Vail. I cannot believe that we enter the month of November tomorrow. Make sure that you've got your ski passes locked and loaded and you are all set for the upcoming season, because that's also going to be here before we know it in a quick blink of an eye. Continue to do your snow dance so we can continue to see that precipitation come our way. Get out there, have a happy and safe Halloween from us here at TV8 to you at home. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow for another great edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. You're home in the rock